What's up, y'all? Man, check this out. This is my first video on this page. I had 2 pages so far. I actually lost my phone, and then I created a page before that. So I think I created 2 pages on my one phone. So that's gone. So this is my third YouTube page. I tried starting a Facebook page. For some reason, whoever they are, they don't want me to have a Facebook. So they suspended my page for no reason. But just to make a long story short, I've been locked up 8.5 years. I got 5 years for armed robbery, and then I got an additional 3.5 years for a 7-year sentence at 50%, and so another 3.5 years for assault or battery on a peace officer or police officer, really peace officer, getting CO. But anyway, man, just to make a long story short, or a long video short, or how you want to put it, I got videos on my old page. I'm really known for my dancing. For those of the people that don't know who I am or are not familiar with me. And so far, like on my old page, yeah, like I got little views and all that. I'm not stuck on views. I'm not stuck on likes. I look at it like this: as long as I can get one person to get what I'm saying, or to feel what I'm saying, or to, you know, at least have respect for the principles that I bring forth in the future, then that's all that matters to me, as long as one person do it. Because, you know, the world has its own agenda. Whether people like to hear it or not, whether people think it sounds weird or not, the world has its own agenda. Fun way of looking at the Bible, you know what I'm saying? The Bible is the same way. Like, the world has its own agenda. The world is always going to have its own thing that it's trying to do. And if you're not of the world, then people are going to have something against you. In other words, like if the majority of people are saying this is what's right, then that don't mean it's right, but the fact that the majority is saying it, then the majority rules. And they can go either way. That could be, like, you could start a little movement or group, whether it be something funded by the government, it could be something funded by the government, or it could be something funded by you. So I know, you know, people that's listening, or, you know, the person that's currently listening to this might be like, okay, what direction is this video going into? Look, it's actually about to come to an end. My main thing is I gotta say is, prison wasn't the worst part. Prison actually was the best part, because that was a period in my life to where I had made a transition. It's not prison itself that made me better though. I already had knowledge. I already had things stored up in my mind. Things deeply stored in my mind, or thoughts, ideas, or ideals, and all of that. It just took me to sit down for all this time to really see it. And what I've learned is, man, what the world fears is one person that can make up their own mind, one person that can live their life free from any type of institution or, you know, collective. And I know what people are like, what do I mean by a collective? Well, group. Like how you got television networks, you got VH1, you got BET, you got this, that, or you had, you know, franchises, you got McDonald's, you got Burger King, you got, you know, grocery stores like Save-A-Lot, Shop and Save, this, that, then the third. Like you got shoes, certain different type of shoes, you know, Melos, you know, Pumas, whatever. And it goes on and on. Nike, Jordan, you know, all of it's some type of group or collective, or belonging to this, belonging to that, belonging to this and that and this and the third. But when you say this is who I am as an individual, and you stand on that, a lot of people are not going to like you for that very reason. It's going to be the people that you so-called love so much. And I say so-called love because love, you know, we can debate over what it is, and I don't like debating at all. I don't care to debate. And I say the love topic for another video. But when we're talking about you being an individual, now you're figuring out what it is that works for you. It's not everybody's method, because if you're talking about what our parents did, okay, if you listen to them, most of our parents, most of your friends' parents, or your parents, or most parents say in general, most parents say, well, we did wrong, and then their parents, being our grandparents, would say, what they did wrong, and our great-grandparents, and then our great-great-grandparents, and then go on and on and on. So if you listen to everybody, for the most part, from generation to generation, we've been making wrong decisions, or we have not figured something out. We may have figured out phones and all this technology and all this different stuff, but as far as us, and I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to make this super long video. I'm not going to talk people's ears off. I just learned that, and I came to the conclusion in my mind that I refuse to kneel down before these people. You know, I'm not a coward. I didn't go to prison and become scary. I'm not a killer. I'm not a gangster either. I'm not some ruthless person, but at the same time, I refuse to be a coward. I had people oppress me most of my life. If it wasn't my parents, it was family. If it wasn't family, it was friends. It's just people go against me my whole life, and people that I've helped go against me. So I'm going to leave it at that. But like I said, man, if anything, at the end of the day, before anything else, be an individual. You know, beyond just being a man and a woman, be an individual. Be yourself and be you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'll explain that more in another video. But anyway, man, God bless y'all, man. Be looking for some videos, dance clips. Got these cars riding by and all that. But be looking forward to more videos, dance clips. You know what I'm saying? Just different dance clips. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gangster walking master. I'm a juking master. You know, and even talking about the word juk, that go all the way back to, you know, it's an old ancient East African word, juk. And then, and it means, you know, when you break it down, it has to do with us as African people. Even though I'm in America, I get it, African American, blah, blah, but I'm African. African, our lifestyle, our culture as African people. So leave it at that, man. Look, God bless y'all, man. Be looking out for more videos. I really don't care about if somebody subscribe to my channel or not. You know, I don't need 1 million subscribers or that, whatever. But if you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. Other than that, I'm gone, man. God bless y'all.